Alright everybody, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire. You might notice some things are a little bit different here. I'm a paladin now. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm kinda kidding. I am playing a paladin character right now because, in the last video we had tried to help out arrestees and I discovered that only a paladin can actually help the guy. I didn't want to just tease you guys with his story and then not deliver on it, so we're going to go ahead as a paladin character. I actually rolled up a paladin character and played to this point in the game, so now we can help out arrestees the proper way, yeah? So this is the same conversation as before. He talks to us about the robbery and all that good business, how he lost his arm. So we're going to tell him okay, and we're going to bid him farewell. Now we're going to go back to Julnar and Salim's, and as a paladin, since we're actually a hero this time around, apparently only paladins can be heroes around here. I feel like rambling about it, but I won't. I'll spare y'all my ramblings. So as an actual real hero in the series, we can go talk to Julnar and tell him that this guy really needs some help, you know? He's not a bad guy, and to be fair, he actually is incredibly nice considering we just got him arrested for 20 years.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, hi Salim, how you doing? How you doing, Julnar? I don't want to talk to you about anything else but old arrestees.
You say that this arrestee's lost his arm at sea? I will try to help him with my healing arts.
Well, that's awfully nice of you, Julnar. So we bid farewell to them, and because this is a video game, she has instantly done everything she could possibly do for arrestees in the span of like 10 minutes that it takes us to get there. So we're just going to hop on back to the southern part of the town over here. Well, it's probably the western part of town more than the southern part of town, but whatever. Let's not get all geographical about this, okay? So we're going to hop back over here to Arrestees and say hello to him and see how that's gone with Julian.
Hey, I gotta thank you. That healer babe came by and fixed my arm as good as new. She said you sent her to me. You're a real first mate, lad. I'll soon be sailing out of here.
Well, I am quite impressive. So, you feeling better about yourself?
It's nice to see you again. I've never had a pal like you before.
Yes, indeed. So who's this babe?
That healer is a swell lass. She said you helped her once too. It was just passing the good along. I've not met the likes of either of you before. Guess it's me job to do someone else a good turn someday as well.
That's the spirit, Arrestees. So how's your arm doing?
It's as good as it ever was, thanks to you.
So, you getting released from jail? I guess.
I made a deal with that centaur who runs the city. Gonna start a locksmith shop in my hometown and pay off me debt till Samaria with cash instead of wasting away in jail me whole life. I'll be out of here soon.
Oh, that's good, man. You know, you should really try to do good things for people. It's what being a hero is about. That's how I got to be a powerful paladin.
I'll remember that. Never thought much about it before, but from now on I'll do what I can to help others. Sort of like sharing good fortune, I guess. Thanks.
You're welcome, man. You have a good laugh.
Well, if I never see you again, you know I'll never forget you. Good day to you, and good luck.
Indeed. See, it feels good to be a hero. Apparently only paladins can be heroes, though. So anyway, we're going to load back up our wizard save here. Hopefully it doesn't redo the settings. Okay, everything's like I left it. Awesome. Okay, well, since we're not going to help arrestees in this continuity, let's go ahead and head over to the magic shop. We actually have a bit of money now since we helped to apprehend the robber. And we have a few spells we need to make some purchase of. English. Anyways, how you doing, Chakra? I just want to buy your stuff.
Again.
Be quiet. No one likes you. I'm just kidding. You're a nice guy. So I'm going to go ahead and buy all the spells we don't have because, you know, completionist's sake. Let's see if we can talk him down to 150 here for rest in peace. We'll probably use this spell like once.
I thank you.
Yeah,
for
we
doing
did. He
business
went
with
for it. Now that's how it goes. We got the boom spell. Well, 500 is a bit much for the boom spell. No, that's terrible. Actually, that was good. Okay, how about half price, 250?
A reasonable offer, but I would be more content if you were to agree to this amount.
How about 251?
Perhaps you would consider offering. We are very close to an agreement. You are most reasonable.
All right, that's as low as we can get him.
Perhaps we can agree upon this.
We'll take it. We'll take our 375. Yeah.
This is acceptable.
I think I just moved
We have
my
a deal.
fraps counter, and I'm a little nervous. Alright, and we have the Fascination spell, which we're gonna go and see if we can talk him down to, will you give me 150? He will indeed do me 150, that's awesome. Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to get while we were here, and that's this magical dagger. You actually get points for buying this as a wizard, I believe. Even though we might switch to a sword later on, I'm still not sure. Will you do me 250, half off? For a pal.
A reasonable offer, but
Come on,
I would be
Chakra,
more
I
content if you
did
were to
stuff for
agree
your
to this amount.
father.
Perhaps you would consider offering this. We are very close to an agreement. You are most
Alright, so
reasonable.
375, that's as
Perhaps
low
we
as he's
can
gonna go
agree
on this
upon
one,
this.
too. Well, we tried our best. Take my money.
This is acceptable. We have a deal.
Indeed. Alright, let's go ahead. How many of these do we actually have right now? Because we're going to need to get some more mana potions, too, at some point. Because we don't want to run out of these. And there will be a point in the game where we just can't get them anymore. So, let's see if we can... Give me 5.
Offer, but perhaps you would consider offering
Okay, 7's
this.
going to be as low as we
Surely
can get.
it's
Let's go
worth more.
ahead and get 20 more just to be safe.
This is acceptable.
Alright, don't worry about the money. We'll be fine. I got this, okay? I got this. I gotta plan my day, but we have this. Don't ask me how. So, you can also get another spell from Erasmus if you visit him, though in my test video he didn't offer it to me, so I don't know. Maybe you have to go on a different day or something. We'll check it out.
Good to see you
Salim!
again.
I need some potions and pills. Mostly I just need health pills. That's going to be the thing we need the most of. Like I said, this game is kind of Diablo-esque in that you will just quaff pills and potions over and over again when you're
I'd really
in a battle.
like to be able to sell. I could even buy the
Salim,
ingredients to. You know,
man,
I never liked
come
that
on.
number. Much as
We
I'd
got
love to have it,
Jejulin
there has to
on.
be
Can
the
you
end sometime.
do me a
This is just
favor
the best
here?
deal I can buy. Sure.
Jesus, man. I feel like you don't appreciate all I've done for you around here. Not to brag or anything, okay? Humility is not a virtue. I'm not the Avatar. I don't have to be humble, okay? Anywho, while we're killing some time today before we start the rites of rulership, let's go pay Erasmus a visit right quick, see what he's up to. Maybe he'll give us a spell while we're over giving him a little visit here, but if not, we need to get our visit out of the way. Maybe he'll offer it to us another day. A man can dream, okay? I can hope. So we just run back over here to his little gazebo, and we just shabams. And my character slowly, automatically walks over towards the gazebo. Very slowly. Did he commission this gazebo to be built here? Just wondering, like, what was the process behind that? I guess. He is pretty friendly with Logos, so I guess he might have. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
The wizard is expecting you.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if I want to be expected by Erasmus. Just saying. I like him, but he's a little kooky, that's all I'm saying. Alright, we'll actually knock on the door proper this time. I love the animation. It looks like he's just arm slamming the door. The doors magically begin to open. That's not magically, you just have some dragon things pulling it open. Also, Erasmus has 2 dragons. I feel like I should mention this. Alright, let's just swim over towards the camera here. Why, hello there. How you doing, Erasmus?
Good to see you too. I trust you haven't been overdoing your magic practice.
One can never overdo their magic practice. You been doing alright?
It's a little quiet floating up here, but I guess I shouldn't complain. It's rather pleasant being involved in exciting adventures without leaving the comforts of home.
It's almost like playing a video game.
he'd be in a cemetery.
I see. So, how you doing, Fenris?
My house used to be infested with cats, but they're no problem since Fenris took up magic.
I'd imagine. So what do you know of sunny Silmaria?
I occasionally like to check in on the scenic wonders of Silmaria with my crystal ball.
So far, his favorite scenic wonder seems to be a certain redhead.
Oh, you pervert, Erasmus. I'm sure there's some of you, actually, who want to hear their jokes, so I'll go ahead and we'll listen to one of them.
What's the difference between a Silmarian sunbather and a Hesperian desert dweller?
One sifts sands by the seashore, the other shifts sands by the palace door.
No, One gets tanned by the sun, the other gets sand by the ton.
That's actually kind of clever. So Fenris doesn't really have anything useful to say either. We'll ask him about himself.
Some vampire bats wanted to join Rabid, but we had to say no fangs to those suckers. Blood is thicker than water, and they're just not our type.
You're killing me. You really are. Well, you guys have fun. We'll be back here later to see if they'll teach us any new magic. But in the meantime, we got other stuff to do. Speaking of which, I never put my new dagger down on the toolbar here. We definitely want to do that. We don't want to be running around without it. Okay, so I believe there is an arena fight. Well, I know there's an arena fight today. I think it's Coquino and Toro, if my memory is correct. And I did promise you guys we would go watch one of those arena fights. Also, we're going to participate in one. There's a reason for this, of course. I need to build up my money. I don't have my money on me. It's all in the bank. Oh yeah, I deposited it all. Of course, there's continuity between these videos. I remember everything. Let's hop on in the Adventurers Guild, see if there's any new visitors here today. Nope, just Toro.
Good see hero, man.
I don't think he has anything useful to say. So let's go ahead and rest a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of heroic exercising over here. You know, gotta keep in shape. You engage in the strenuous task of physical fitness. Takes a lot of energy to do this much work. So I discovered something new about this game just the other day by watching a Let's Play of this game. My entire life and my entire time playing this game, I've only just single-clicked on this little treadmill here. And that makes you do this slow-ass walk on it that takes forever. But if you double-click, your character will actually run, and it goes a lot faster. So if you're just trying to grind up your stats a little bit, this is a pretty good way to do it, and it's a lot faster than the normal way of walking. Maybe if you do the walking, you build up your vitality more. I don't know. It's probably just an animation thing. I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there knows. There's a couple super fans to this game. Not a whole lot, though. Not as many as, like, King's Quest gets. Alright, so our strength has gone up a little bit. We've improved our vitality and intelligence and all that business. So, anyway, let's, you know, I don't feel like doing a whole lot of stuff like that. Grinding. I'm pretty much done with grinding in this series, I believe. Not really a whole lot to do. I'm gonna need a coin. That could be a problem. I wonder if the bank... Yeah, I think the bank's still open for like 20 minutes. I need to go get a coin out of the bank. Should have thought this through, damn it. Oh well, that's what you get for poor planning. They're still open. I got 10 minutes. And you know that feeling when you're like the last person in a store for the day? And you're just trying to get your shopping done before they close and they kick you out and they get all angry? And having worked retail, I really... There's a bit of an annoyance you have for those people who are there right at closing, though. Especially if they don't have any sense of urgency, you know, they just stay there. Like, dude, I want to go home. Anyway, let's withdraw 30 coins, y'all.
What good is money?
And get the hell out. Get the hell out of here.
It.
Sam! Quiet. I got this, okay? Money just falls into my lap in this series, okay? Okay, so we got some money now. That's good. Because if we didn't have money, we wouldn't be able to go watch the arena battles, and that would be kind of anticlimactic, because I promised you guys, and then I'd have to do some like crazy editing, and I don't like having to do that. I will edit things to erase mistakes to make the thing go a lot smoother, but I prefer not to do it if I have to. If I don't have to, rather. Hi, Noir. Bye, Noir. Creepy man's still up here, though. I don't like that. He's staring at me, making me a little nervous. We won one bet for 1,360 drachmas. Okay, that was the one bet we put on Elsa. And I don't even think we had that much money to invest in it. So you can see you get quite a bit of a return on your investments here when you bet. Ooh, it's Coquino and Magnum. That's not such an easy fight to predict. I've seen Magnum get his ass kicked by Coquino before. I would still rather put it on Magnum. Let's go ahead. We'll make a small bet. I'm not going to go too crazy on this guy. I don't have that much faith in Magnum Opus. We'll do a 250 bet. You know, nothing too crazy. And tomorrow we're actually going to challenge Coquino. I'm going to put myself in here, and you can actually bet on yourself, and I am certainly going to do that. We're going to place 1,000 gold, or 1,000 drachmas, on myself. Because I'm confident, you know. I got this. I'm a bona fide hero, man. Alright. Well, I think we have enough time to make it to the arena to actually watch the fight. Most of the fights kind of go the same. They're not especially exciting. But if you just want to watch them, like I said, I did promise I'd show you guys one of the fights. And we'll participate in a fight tomorrow. So I think that'll be all of our arena business for this Let's Play. And then after that, we'll get into the rites of rulership proper. There's probably a couple other things I can do before the rites begin, but, you know, nothing all that exciting or relevant to the plot. I don't even need to get that spell from Erasmus. I don't think you need to learn any new spells in this game, actually. Kind of underwhelming if you think about it. Because, you know, but until now it was always a big deal to learn your new spells, but most of the spells we learn we don't even really need or want. But whatever, what can you do? There's only so many ideas you can have for spells in adventure games, I suppose. And the arena is open here. I have had the game crash in the arena before, that's why I made that little save there. It's because I didn't want any issues. I'm also gonna blink out Fraps right quick. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that's gonna go smooth. Just gonna do a little quick check here, because I don't trust, you know. Never trust. Alright, and welcome back. Okay, so this is Kokino Pukamiso. Kokino has the air of enthusiasm and youthful confidence. This is a man who will try anything and is willing to make his dreams come true. This guy here is actually another one of our competitors in the rites of rulership, so let's get to know him a little bit, you know, size up the competition.
Yassas. Tonight I shall fight against the Roman gladiator, Magnum Opus. He is a formidable opponent. However, I will stand victorious against this braggart.
I see. So, how you doing?
Good day to you. You must be here to compete in the rites of rulership. I, too, will compete to become king of my beloved homeland.
I see. So, tell me about yourself.
I have been a guard of Silmaria since I was 16. This is my home, and I intend to become the next king. No outsider could rule her with more love than I.
So, you feeling good about the fight?
I am very good with spear and shield.
That's debatable. Well, good luck, man.
Efaristo, stranger. It shall be a good contest.
Take care.
I shall look forward to meeting you again.
Indeed. How you doing, whatever your name is?
Five
Abdom.
drachmas to watch fight.
He just says the same thing no matter what you ask him.
5 drachmas, only 5 drachmas
Okay,
to
he
watch
says
fight.
only 5 drachmas on the last one. Alright, we're gonna pay to watch this fight. See if Kokino can beat Magnum Opus, which I wouldn't mind watching that. Abdom accepts your, he accepts your 5 drachmas and does stuff.
To all of you. Welcome to the arena and tonight's spectacle of deadly combat. I, Ferrari, am your host for these events. As you know, the combatants may choose the style of combat they prefer. They will fight in deadly earnest to bring their opponent to his knees. When a foe has fallen, the combat is over. The winner shall receive the purse of gold drachmas, and the defeated will be healed to fight another day. Tonight, the champion of this contest is someone most of you know. He has served the city of Silmaria for many years as a guard. He has proven himself to be valiant and brave. Ladies and gentlemen, I call to battle Kokino Pukamiso.
Pukamiso!
I, Kokino Pukamiso, shall defend the honor of the guards of Silmaria.
He's like the normal guards painted
Challenge
red.
our champion comes a deadly warrior. I summon Magnum Opus to battle.
From the School of Mortal Kombat.
I, Magnum Opus, brilliant tactician and strategist, shall demonstrate to all in Silmaria that I am unsurpassed in my combat skills. I shall defeat all who challenge me. Ave Ferrari. I, who shall make my opponent die, salute you.
It'd be worth losing the bet just to see this guy get
May
beat.
the contest
Magnum Opus is an
begin.
incredibly punchable man. Alright, let's see the fight. We're gonna see some thrilling stuff here. It's gonna be glorious. Alright, well, Coquino's already getting his ass stomped. Oh, yeah, Coquino's, he's dead. That's just bad. That was embarrassing.
Tonight's victory belongs to Magnum.
Look how many people are here, right? Look at that full arena up here. Now imagine you paid 5 drachmas, which I'm assuming is a lot of money for like a common person here, and you filled up this giant ass arena just to watch that like 10-second fight. That has to be like incredibly annoying. People texting me when I'm busy doing stuff. So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to hop on back to the Gnome Ann Inn. We're going to sleep for the night. And actually, I think we can just skip time. You know what? I'm probably going to regret doing this. We're just going to sleep until evening. Because it's really easy to be a lethargic hero in this game. Even easier than in Quest for Glory 2. We're just going to sleep until evening. It's 7 p.m. We gotta get going. They're gonna lock us out of the arena here in a minute. And then I'll have to reload and I'll be mildly annoyed. Only mildly. It's not that difficult, and I'll just do that off camera. You know, fixing those errors like I mentioned earlier. So, in the arena battle, you can still chug as many pills as you want. You can still just take pills and you won't die. So, in that sense, it's really easy to win in the arena. You don't have to be good. I don't think you can use magic. I think that's disallowed, but you can just take pills. You know, I have 45 healing pills down here, so I think we'll be good to go. I'm not going to have to worry about getting killed by Coquino. And if Magnum Opus can kill Coquino, yeah, we're good. So, I don't think they're closed on us yet. I think we can still get in. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing some reloading. Alright, we're good. We're golden. So Abdum has some other dialogue tonight. Insightful as always.
You fight Coquino. Go arena. Go fight.
He says that for everything. So, Coquino, got your ass kicked.
We shall meet in battle. May the best warrior win.
Me! I'm a powerful wizard. But I'm going to fight with a dagger.
My greetings to all of you. Welcome to the arena and tonight's spectacle of deadly combat. Tonight, the champion of this contest is
Okay, this just says the same thing about Coquino.
I, Coquino Bu.
Shush. No one cares.
Our champion is challenged by a most renowned hero. I summon to battle the Prince of Shapir.
Yay! Oh yeah, they're showing me the love here.
Contest begin.
Alright, we equip our dagger and we run away like a little pussy. Alright, so we're doing pretty good as far as damage to Coquino with our magic dagger. See if I can find my hotkey here, take some peels. And we'll just keep stabbing him over and over again. Take that, Coquino. Yeah. How do you like it? Right in the gut. Again and again. Oh, and he's dead. That's the power of a magical dagger.
The victor of tonight's battle is the Prince of Shapir.
Go me! You're awarded a prize purse for winning the contest. You're now richer by 250 drachmas. So not bad. And if you actually stay here and think until day 30, you can make more money than you'll ever need in this entire game doing this. So I'm going to make a quick run over here to Erasmus. And if he does not offer us a spell, I'm just going to cut the video, or not cut the video, I'm just going to skip that part of the video and continue on to when we're doing something a bit more interesting. Alright, so the business with Erasmus was a bust. He's not giving me a spell. I don't know if I did something wrong. I'll play with it a little bit more and I'll see what's going on. So, Anyway, we've done enough for today. Let's go ahead and sleep until evening once again. We're gonna go collect our winnings, and we're gonna go ahead and do the first rite, I believe. So, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and eat at the inn here. See some more of the fine offerings of food that Gnome Ann has for us here. Let's hop on down to the chair here. I said hop on the chair there. Jesus. Work with me, man. Ah, yes, the fine service of Gnome Ann's Land Inn. What you got for me?
Today's treat is goop soup with cabbage. It was supposed to be spaghetti and meatballs, but Rover threw a cabbage at Tony Maloney and it fell in the sauce. Then Tony threw the meatballs back at Rover, but Rover dodged them and they hit Sal instead, so she dropped all the spaghetti. That wouldn't have been a problem, but Tessie slipped on the spaghetti while she was carrying the carrot salad, so that went everywhere. When they looked around, everything was mixed up, so they picked up what they could salvage and put it all in with the sauce and cabbage. They just added some water and salt and voila! A meal you won't find anywhere else.
No, man. You really, really need better help. You know what? Why do I even eat here? I'm rich. I can go buy some euros or something. Though the recipe they have for euros in this game, you can actually ask Maroc about them, and it's weird. Like, he uses some kind of honey-flavored lamb. Which, I mean, yeah, you would put lamb on a euro usually, but it's not... At least not the ones I'm used to. Not really what I would call sweet, but maybe it's a regional thing. Every region seems to have their own varieties, you know, and takes on food. Like, you know, Mexican food you get here won't be the same as Mexican food somewhere else. You know, and that's the same for pretty much every kind of food. You know, every place, at least in the U.S., has their own little flavor. I don't know about international. I've never been out of the country, but what do you know? I'm sure they have their own flavor of things in other countries and other places as well. Nothing's authentic, man. It's all different. So let's hop on up here to our little sign here. We've done some successful gambling. And we have won 2 bets for 3,042 drachmas, so we're even more rich now. So Magnum is the champion now. Like I said, you can stay here and you can bet and you can play until like day 30, but we're not going to do that. We're going to try to just get on with our lives here and move on. So we actually have enough drachmas now to enter the rites of rulership, and I think we can go ahead and just do that. You know, I believe the magic shop is open. Actually, is Ugarte over here? Indeed, he is not. So we'll just forget about that till later. Forget I said anything. Ain't important. No. So I think the only shop that's still open is the magic shop. We do have a bit of time to kill until tomorrow. I could just go back to the inn and rest through it, but we have some other stuff we can accomplish right quick. And I'm not sure if I want to do the first rite in this video. Might start it, but I don't know if I want to actually do it, because that would take a while. And I don't know how long I've been running thus far. Chakra! I like how you're a 24-hour shop, man. More people need to be like you. Open 24 hours for my convenience and my convenience only. Alright, so we can get this magic charm bracelet. I don't think you can find this anywhere else in the game. Well, you can, but not as a magic user, funny enough. So will you take 1,000 for it? Not 10,000. Jesus Christ.
A reasonable offer, but...
Well, how about a less reasonable offer?
We are very close to an agreement. You are most reasonable.
Alright, you'll do me for 125. So let's go ahead and we'll give him that.
This is acceptable. We have a deal.
Excellent. So now we have this magical charm bracelet, which has improved our ability to cast our magic. Gave us 50 more points in magic, which is pretty awesome. And it's better than this worthless kata pin. No offense to all my kata friends, but they need to put more magic in their stuff. You know, useful magic. Stuff that boosts my stats. I can't be having that no stat increase in jewelry. People are just gonna... I don't know, look at me funny. I don't know. I don't really have anything useful to say about that. So there's a couple more things we can do. I want to go back to Science Island right quick, because it's nighttime, and there's going to be a different scientist there. so we can go talk to him. And we actually have his pizza prepared. It's like a 5-day-old pizza that's been in our pocket for a week, but still, I think that just adds to the flavor, you know. You get that you get that dust and ball sweat mixed in there. It just makes it a lot better. I need help. Whenever I start Audacity to begin recording, it has this little thing like, here's how to get help. I need help, people. I need help. Alright, so we go over here, we flip this yonder switch over here. I need to get my force bolt ready. So let's just drag that down here. And we wait for the gondola. Why am I over here? Jesus. Jesus, I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. Alright, so we just wait for this gondola to come around, and doink. And we hop onto it. And we're gonna force bolt yonder spear over here. Shabams. I missed! I'm a powerful wizard, not an accurate wizard. Jesus Christ. Well, no one ever said I was accurate, just that I was powerful. Okay? That's why we use area of effect spells. You don't have to be good at aiming, you just blow stuff up. It's great. Alright, let's hop on back into yonder Science Island business. Alright, we can check the chart on here on the wall. It's changed a little bit. Now we have a jalapeno and pepperoni pizza. We have a crunchy crust, tomato sauce, tasty pepperoni, fiery jalapenos, melted cheese. It is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. I'm inclined to agree with you. I'm inclined to agree. We actually have one of those pizzas here. This is relevant, by the way. So, how you doing, little
You
bald
do have a
man?
bit of intelligence about you. But don't overestimate yourself. There is nothing here that a non-scientist can even hope to comprehend. I
Have you
am
seen my
Dr.
intelligence?
Mobius. For now, you are an ignorant peasant. If you wish to prove otherwise, you will have to pass the test.
Fine. Well, hello to you, too.
I have no time for stupid social noises. Save them for those with nothing better to do.
Can't you be more like Bill Nye and just be a nice science man? How you doing, Dr. Mobius?
I am Dr. Mobius, the greatest scientist on Science Island. Unfortunately, that understates my true genius, since I am surrounded by dolts. Fortunately, most of them have left me in peace at last.
I see. So what can you tell me about pizza?
You reveal the depth of your ignorance by asking such a question. Every two-bit researcher knows the importance of pizza in scientific research. Pizza is the ultimate fuel. Someday we will invent cars, airplanes, even spaceships. Undoubtedly, they will need pizza to get anywhere. Of course, the pizza needs sufficient fire to achieve its full potency. Pepperoni and jalapeno toppings, those are the secret to a truly world-dominating pizza.
And heartburn.
Everything else is incidental. Those are incendiary.
Indeed. What can you tell me about Gort?
Ah, Gort. Now there is a truly worthwhile specimen. Have you noticed his magnificent upper body development, the finely tuned coordination in his extremities? And he manages to keep his mouth shut, unlike some.
You're not gonna get all Dr. Cranium Frankie on me now, are you? We had enough of that, okay? Well, I happen to have a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza right here.
Yes, it is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. If we could but harness this power, we could rule the world. Care for a piece?
No, don't mind if I do. While we're here, we can't actually do a whole lot here right now, but while we're here, we can go ahead and take this advanced science aptitude test. So you want to be a scientist? It takes real brains to wrestle quadratic equations. If you believe you have what it takes to be a successful scientist, take this simple test. You too can be formulating theorems of the universe in no time. Well, hopefully I won't muck this up too much. Let's take yonder test here. Mathematics. What is a hyperbola? I think I'm already fucking it up. A parabola on drugs, clearly. A fast-moving minotaur. A curve formed by the intersecting of a cone with a plane. That's the only math thing on here, so we'll say that. What is fluid mechanics? Graceful engineers. I like it. A bunch of mechanics dealing with a branch of mechanics dealing with fluids and gases. A plumber. And none of the above. We'll say B. What is the pi of r squared? Pie are not squared, pie are round. I'm sorry, I enjoy these. The surface area, pizza pie, slices are long. And meat is, I actually might be that one, I don't know. I don't know if they want that or they want 4. I'll say none of the above. Ah, that was incorrect. What is AU? The School of Astrologers. Something you yell to get someone's attention. An astronomical unit or about 91 million miles. What is bacterium? The opposite of frontierium. I like it. A type of camel. A single-cell organism, which is actually what it is. Well, guess not. Fuck you then. I ain't no scientist. Schooling. We'll try this again. Name the 3 elements. Pizza, air, fire, all of the above. Isn't there water supposed to be in there too? And earth? Whatever. What is a square root? What ties a quadrilateral down? The base of a tree grown in a box. I like that answer, because I'm an idiot. A factor of a number that, when squared, gives the number, which is what a square root is. What is an insect? A member of a class of 6-legged arthropods. The opposite of an outsect, an ugarte. Well, kind of is. The correct answer would be A. What is an earthquake? The latest fad in computer games. That kind of dated this game a little bit. A shaking of the earth that is volcanic or tectonic in nature. What the ground does when Budar dances. That's just mean. Well, the answer is number 2, yeah. What is an orbit? Epitaph for a dead rabbit. A path described by a celestial body in its revolution around another. The opposite of an ambit. Okay, you've used that joke a bit too much. Oh, that's gonna be B, yeah. Congratulations! You have somehow managed to guess your way through this test. You are probably competent enough to be an assistant lab assistant. An assistant lab assistant. The correct answer, your secret scientific laboratory passcode is science. Now we just have to not forget that, because we won't need that till much, much later. Well, we've just about done all we can do here today, so let's go ahead and teleport back to Yonda Inn using our magic magnets, and we'll sleep until morning when the bank's open. Then we can officially enter the rites of rulership. Yay, fun stuff. We're going to compete to be kings. You awaken much refreshed early the next morning. Alright, well, let's move on with our lives. Move on over here. You know what? No, man. You can keep your breakfast. I don't want it. You're mean anyway. No one likes you. Not even Punny Bones. Yeah. I feel mean now. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, you can actually throw pizzas. We're not going to, because I don't want to have to make another one. But you can throw pizzas. I don't believe they do any damage, but you can throw them at people. You know, if you ever just feel like throwing a pizza. I can't tell you how many times that would have brightened my day, but then I would be sad because I threw a pizza. Such a waste of a good pizza, really. You open the door and enter the bank.
Hi, how is it?
It's going fine, Sam. It's going just dandy. You know what? We're going to deposit all this money here.
Saved is
and we're going to enter the king's rite.
You're fully vested in the right of rulership. Make your way to the Hall of Kings, and I'm sure they will set up the ceremony soon.
I see. That's cool. So what can you know about the rites of rulership?
You'll do fine, I'm sure. You've got the stuff of heroes, so don't worry. Yeah, sure, you'll be facing terrible monsters, overwhelming odds, and almost certain death, but it's all in the line of duty. Who knows, you may even be Silmaria's next king.
Maybe. King business ain't really my business, but we'll see. So tell me about the Hall of Kings, even though we've already been there.
Just go up to the guards outside the Hall of Kings. I'll let them know you're coming. They'll be happy to let you in now.
And what do you know about the ceremony?
Hey, the Hall of Kings is a great place for a celebration. All the bigwigs will be in the audience. You'll get to stand before Logos and Minos and the rest of the entrants for the rites. It will be a great event, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Well, that's cool. Well, we know Logos, and we've heard of Minos. That's the guy who brought Elsa here to compete in the rites of rulership. So, what do you know about Logos?
The centaur has been an advisor and spokescreature
for
the kings here for a while. He saves here regularly. A great guy. He understands the value of an investment.
I'm sure. So what do you know about this Minos character? Toro doesn't seem to trust him.
Minos does a lot of advising around here, although he
Thus
doesn't
being an
really live
advisor.
in Silmaria. Supposed to have a big place on some island off the north coast. He's said to have a lot of money, but you wouldn't know that by me. He sure doesn't keep any drachmas here.
That's probably why he still has a lot of money. No offense, your track record is not that great. Anyway, you have fun with your life. I'm gonna have fun with mine. Alright, well, let's go ahead. We don't need to really waste any more time here today, I don't believe. Let's go ahead and just head on up to the Hole of Kings. And get started with yonder rites of rulership. Yep, making our way up to the Hall
You
of
may
Kings
enter
here.
the Hall of Kings now.
Thanks for the permission. I'm kind of a big deal.
The king of Silmaria is dead, and the kingdom mourns his loss.
Do they really?
We are gathered here to determine the future of this land through rites of ancient ritual and tradition. By the rites of rulership, heroes will prove their worth. By the rites of rulership, Silmaria will arise from the ashes of mourning, like the phoenix rises to the sun. By the rites of rulership, a new king will ascend to the throne of this land. Who here is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
Me.
A shining example of the triumph of science over superstition, is more than worthy to lead Silmaria to a rational, logical future.
Gort has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
Elsa von Spielberg has
Chin,
proven
though.
herself to be a leader and a hero in the lands to the north. She is quite capable of becoming the first woman king of Silmaria as well. I, Minos, counselor to Silmaria, am proud to sponsor her.
Elsa von Spielberg has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
I, magnum opus of the homeland of Romulus and Remus, leader of armies, peerless in the weapons of war, fierce, fearless and fearsome in battle, shall win the rights of rulership and become king of this kingdom.
He reminds me of
Magnum
Zap
opus
Brannigan.
has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
I am Kokino Pukamiso. I have been a guard in the protection of Silmaria for years. I am one of the people of this land, and I am proud to aid my kingdom and my homeland.
Kokino Pukamiso has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
The Prince of Shapir, hero of Tarna and Mordavia, is worthy to compete in the rites to become king of this land.
The Prince of Shapir has been named as a contender. By the ancient traditions of this land, 5 heroes shall compete in this challenge. 5 heroes shall make this land stronger. 1 hero shall rise to the throne of Silmaria. The rites of rulership shall begin. The first rite is the rite of freedom. The fishing villages of our kingdom and the island of Marit have been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. Eos, Keros, Paros, Tinos, and Noxos have been overwhelmed. The invaders need to be driven from this land.
I shall free Paros, for it is the village in which I was born.
God shall choose Keros, for it is closest to the Academy of Science.
Elsa shall choose Eos, for it is closest to my island.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Thank
people.
you, Minos, for making my choice for me.
Forgive me, Elsa, but I only wish to assure your success. Eos is still the best choice.
It matters not which village I shall release from the yoke of oppression, but Tinos shall be avenged by magnum opus.
Christ. By process of elimination, you realize you get to free the village of Naxos. Actually, we're gonna free all of them, because we're a big hero, and we want loot.
5 shall go forth from the gates of Silmaria. 5 shall bring freedom to the fishing villages, and return to the gates of the Hall of Kings with the sigils of those villages. 5 shall begin the rite of rulership. The first person who returns with the sigil of their freed village shall be deemed the winner. Let the rite of freedom begin.
And from this point on, the game is kind of on a timer. Kind of. I mean, It's not like the game ends. It's not like Quest for Glory 2. But we are on a time limit. If we take too long, somebody else will actually finish the rite, and we don't want that. Because, you know, we gotta be a winner. We don't want to be no loser. Okay, you are escorted by the guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually let out the gate. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make Jan the save right now. About to call it a video, but we have one more person we can talk to today. Every time after you're given a new rite, or after every rite I should say, Rakesh will actually be over here. Actually, a lot of people's dialogue changes, but Rakesh will actually come out and be on his favorite stone. And you can talk to him and get advice about what to do during the rites. So, how you doing, Rakesh?
Good day. The first of the quests begins, and I can see you are eager for information. How may I aid you?
I don't know. How you doing?
You look ready and eager to face this rite. Do not let your courage override your cunning. Think before you fight.
I will. I got a plan. I'm prepared, man. You doing it right over here, sunbathing? Not being useful?
I am eager and anxious about this rite of freedom. It is a difficult and dangerous quest.
Kind of.
The 5 of you who pursue this rite are worthy individuals, but I do not believe you will all succeed at your mission. It is always difficult for me to send others to do a job that I would rather do myself.
And yet you're so good at it.
However, my fighting days are mostly over.
I see. Well, what do you know about the quests?
This rite of freedom will require you to face a small army. Prepare yourself for battle, but avoid it if you can. You are but one person.
But I'm the hero. So, who are these invaders anyway, these Hesperian Mercenaries?
The Hesperian Mercenaries are hired soldiers. They train all their lives for war. They are disciplined and take their time in battle. They fight with sword and shield and are skilled archers. Do not underestimate their abilities. They will show no mercy.
We'll see how they handle my frostbite spell. Tell me about Naxos.
Naxos is a fishing village to the west of Silmaria. Follow the road which leads south from the crossroads. All of the fisherfolk who lived there fled when the invaders arrived. Thus, you will find only enemies within the village.
I could just nuke the whole town. Alright, Rakesh, thanks for the help.
Good luck, and be careful, my friend. I shall eagerly await your success.
Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and call the video here because I don't really have time to do everything I want to do in the Rite of Freedom. In the next video, we're going to be embarking upon the Rite of Freedom. We're going to be liberating some fishing villages and stuff like that. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate your comments. Been having some good conversations these last couple days with some of you commenters. So, as always, I will see you guys in the next video, and take care of yourselves, guys. Later. Hit the wrong damn button. That's just unprofessional. Later.